Hello YouTubers, and welcome back to another video. This time it's a video response to TheWickerBoy, who just showed a video showcasing some of his favorite box sets. I guess they were his random box sets. So I pulled out a few of my favorites, and I'm just going to kind of go through and show you guys what I have in terms of box sets. And then at the end I'm going to tag a couple people, and I'm also going to leave this as an open tag for anybody who wants to do this that I don't mention at the end. Please feel free. This is open to anybody, and TheWickerBoy showed 7 box sets. I think I have about 10 or 11 I'm going to show. I don't think he'll mind if you show 7 or 10 or whatever you want to show. If you want to show 5, it's up to you, I think. So here we go. We'll start with the Sleepaway Camp, and this is the recalled edition because it had the Red Cross flag on, or the cross on the front there, the Red Cross. It was pulled from the shelves because they didn't want people thinking this was some kind of a first aid kit, and I'm not joking, that's really why it was pulled. Who would think that a Sleepaway Camp DVD would have syringes and bandages in it? I have no idea, but they did pull this off, and then they actually came out with another version that is exactly like this, only it had the Red Cross was gone. It was just a white panel in the middle. And at one time this was going for some ridiculous money, and I think it's come way down. I did get this at launch day. You know, I did pay retail for this. I never paid, I think I paid like $30 for this at Best Buy back in the day before it was pulled. So this one here has the exclusive 4th DVD of Sleepaway Camp 4, The Survivor. Just shows some footage of what they were gonna film for the part 4, but they ended up actually filming a part 4 that had nothing to do with the footage that they showed in this box set. And I do not own the 4th movie, and I have never seen the 4th movie, but I do have the original 3 here. I'm just kind of go through and show you guys what I have. And see, it's made to look like it's a first aid kit. Sunscreen lotion, you got the little snippers and some wipes and band-aids and all that stuff. And then here's this was the 4th disc, and it just had some footage of what they were planning to do with the film. And then it comes with a little booklet here. It's all blood spattered and smeared, and it's pretty cool looking. It's pretty thick. It's about a 10-page booklet here. It just has some write-ups about the 3 films. It doesn't go into too much detail. It's made to look like it's a day planner. But this is a pretty cool set, and I am glad I own it. And here you have Sleepaway Camp 1. And this was back when Anchor Bay reigned supreme. This is an Anchor Bay set. And at one time, Anchor Bay was by far the best company in the world, and now they've kind of fallen. Comes with a little chapter menu here, and it just shows some poster art on the art card, and then on the reverse side it just has the chapters. So that's Sleepaway Camp, and then you have Sleepaway Camp 2. And the same, it just has a little art card, and on the flip side it just has the chapter menus. I don't think I have to go into that, but you see how they tried to market from Freddy and Jason here. Not sure how they got away with that, but and then here they almost have kind of a Michael Myers butcher knife. So that is part 3. And that is my little Sleepaway Camp box set. I'll put that stuff away later. Let's see, we'll go next with, I know it seems like a lot of people have this. I think it was limited to 10,000 pieces, but I swear everybody has this. And this is the Blind Dead collection. And this has 4 films: The Tombs of the Blind Dead, Return of the Evil Dead, The Ghost Galleon, and Night of the Seagulls. And these are all decent films. I mean, I still have the little backing card on there. These are not individually numbered, which is kind of a bummer, but... And then I'll just kind of show you guys what's on the inside here. It's just a sturdy coffin-sized box. It's made to look like a coffin. And then you have, in no particular order, I just grabbed these out. These are, this is The Tombs of the Blind Dead. And these are all films by Armando de Osorio, and these were Blue Underground films. And I believe these have all had a Blu-ray upgrade by now. But I'm content with this box set here, so let's see what's inside. I'll show you guys. It comes in these nice clear cases, and then you can see the chapter menus. And it has, this is the English version right here, and then this is the Spanish version. And it looks like the Spanish version has 4 more chapters. I have never really checked it out. I wonder if the English version is cut. I never really looked into that. If anybody knows, please leave a comment below. It comes with this nice, pretty thick book here. It's a 40-page book. And it just has some write-ups and some stills. And the pictures in this book are black and white, but the films are in color. I have watched all of the films. And this is a pretty good set. I enjoy it. And then it also comes with a little documentary about the director, Armando de Osorio. It comes in like a little slim case. And then it says for the extras, it has The Last Templar, a documentary of the writer-director Armando de Osorio. And then it has Unearthing the Blind Dead, with interviews with de Osorio, and Farewell to Spain's Night of Horror. And it says it's a DVD-ROM. So, and this set came out in 2005. And I'm not sure if these are still available for a reasonable price. I did not pay very much for this. This one is the Ghost Galleon, and I think that artwork is spectacular. And again, you just have the, looks like this one is just English. There's a little bit of, has a scene from the film in the background there. Pretty cool. And then the disc art, look at that. So the next one is Return of the Evil Dead. And again, you have some pretty nice artwork on the disc itself, and then there's a scene from the film kind of blended into the background, and this one has the English version and Spanish version. And this time the Spanish version is 2 chapters longer. So I'm curious, maybe some of you guys know why that is, or if there was something cut from the English version. I'd like to hear about that if you guys know. And this one is Night of the Seagulls. I gotta fix this little insert, guys. It's bugging me. It's kind of sticking out a little bit. So there you have the disc. And then you have another scene from the film, which looks pretty neat. These films are very atmospheric, very dark, and you know, the makeup was not very good on these zombies, but they were very effective. You know, it just there was a lot of shadowy shots of the zombies, and a lot of their faces were covered by hoods and stuff, so you couldn't really get good looks at them. But it was effective enough to make it a creepy film. It was a very nice. It was a good series. So that is the Blind Dead collection, and it is Blue Underground. Let's see, what should we jump into next? This is a film called Dark Waters from a company called No Shame, who is now out of business, and a lot of their releases that they did put out are very expensive now. And this is a film by Mariano Beno. I believe that's how you pronounce the guy's name. And I'll pop this open and show you guys what's inside here. This is another atmospheric movie. I thought this was a very solid, decent film. This comes with this, it's kind of a thin box, you know, and I kept it in pretty decent shape, considering, you know, this thing could have been beaten to hell by now, but I try to take really good care of my things. But even so, I mean, it has been kind of nicked up a little bit, and it's just, it's the quality of the box, not the way it was handled. So it comes with this little, it's like a, it's almost like a sandstone It's like a little display piece that, here, let me pull this out and show you guys. It's made to resemble the monster from the film. It was kind of a Leviathan type creature. Yeah, it looks pretty slick in person. I don't know if it's picking up the quality on the phone here. But yeah, that's in pretty decent shape. And it even has like a little hook in the back where you can hang it on the wall if you wanted to. But I like to keep my stuff in the box, just so it stays mint and all that stuff. So, and then here is the there's a nice book that comes with it. It's about a 40-page book again, I would say, I'd guess. And some really nice pictures and photos and a little bit of write-ups in there and some comics, it looks like. And yeah, so it's a pretty nice little addition. And then here you have the film itself, and this is the 2 DVD special edition limited. And says it was limited to 3,000 pieces, and then it was actually signed by the director. If you can see that here at the top in silver spray paint pen or whatever you call those. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then here the first disc is it's the film, and it's region 0, so region free. And then on the back you have Bano's short films. So that's pretty cool. And it just says on the back, disc 2 includes, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 short films on the back, on disc 2 rather. So, and then this was just a little backing card that came on the box that I like to keep everything with my editions. I think it is OCD the more I think about it. I never really thought I had OCD until I started collecting and watching some of you guys on YouTube, and I think we all share the same passion for collecting and the same illnesses. I think most of us have OCD, and most of us are addicted to buying and collecting. So that is Dark Waters. Put that out to the side for now. And I'll show you guys, let's see, I'll go straight into my Coffin Joe trilogy. And this is another kind of a cheaply made cardboard set. I love the set, I just wish it was made a little sturdier. And this one was limited to 10,000 pieces. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that right here in this little box. I have number 9,105 out of 10,000. And this set here, pull everything out, and it's just a hollowed out cardboard coffin. And then here's the lid. And then you have the first film was At Midnight I'll Take Your Soul. And Coffin Joe recently, not recently, but within the last year he passed away, so that's a shame. But these films were weird, but I still enjoyed them. They were I think they're kind of an acquired taste. You know, you have to really kind of be in the mood for these kind of movies to put them on. But I mean, this was a pretty nice set that they put out. And it comes with this little comic book. And I always like it when they add extra stuff like this. This is the kind of stuff that Arrow Video does for their stuff. And then you have, what is this here? So like the chapter menu, and then it has like a little fold out. You can read some stuff on the inside there. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to read that, but if you can, and you choose to, go ahead and hit the pause button. See if you guys can read that. And there is Coffin Joe standing right next to the Statue of Liberty. So that was At Midnight I'll Take Your Soul. And this one is This Night I'll Possess Your Corpse. And that image right there is kind of an iconic image, and that's what I picture when I think of Coffin Joe, standing in the graveyard like that with his little I don't know what you want to call it, his cape or whatever. And then again, this one comes with a pretty nice comic book. I think it's probably about 40 pages again. Let's see if it says. About 35. I was pretty close. So you have nice little comic books that come with each edition. And then there you have the disc art. And then again, you have a little chapter menu here with, if you guys are interested in reading this at all, I'll pan over it, and then if you want to pause it, you can. I do have quite a few things to show, so I'm going to go a little bit faster. And the next one here is Awakening of the Beast, Coffin Joe. And that's another iconic image. He has those hands with the long nails on there to look like claws, I guess, or just whatever. But those are the two things I think about when I think about Coffin Joe, is that that silhouette of him with his cape and then his long fingernails. He always has that top hat as well, so he was quite an iconic figure. And sorry guys, I had to switch hands for a second. And this one here is another 35-page comic book. Let's kind of skim through here. And then you have the chapter menu. And if you guys are interested, you can read this again. Maybe some of you are. This one might be a little bit harder to read because it's kind of light. And then it comes with yet a fourth comic book. This one was not inside of a release. This one was just floating inside the box set itself. So there are 4 comics total, and you can catch up on all. You can get your fix for all the Coffin Joe stuff that you need in this box set. So I do recommend grabbing this one if you guys are into this kind of film and you like collectible little packaging like this, the Coffin Joe trilogy. I think you could probably get this for a pretty reasonable price, and when I say reasonable, I think you could probably get this for 30 bucks in that area, maybe 40, 30 to 40, I would guess. So you could get a nice, these are all DVDs though, but I don't mind DVDs. So that is Coffin Joe trilogy. And let's see, up next, I guess we'll go with, I have this Halloween DVD set. This was the 30th anniversary commemorative set. And I think this one is going for some pretty ridiculous money now. But I think by now nobody really wants the DVD set. Everybody has that Anchor Bay Scream Factory Blu-ray box set, which I still have yet to get that. I'm waiting for that to hit the right price, I think, and I'll pull the trigger. But this is another Anchor Bay set. Here you can see the bottom. There's some nice artwork there. And there you see the Anchor Bay logo. And this is back when Anchor Bay reigned supreme. I mean, they were really putting out some fantastic stuff. And here at the top, you can see that this was limited to 20,000 pieces. Let's see if I can get that. I have number 8,139 out of 20,000, and I apologize for the glare here, guys. But this set here, you can see that this little information box down here, it comes with the original Halloween. Oh, it does come with the Halloween Blu-ray. See, I've never opened this before. So you get the Halloween DVD, the Halloween Blu-ray, and then you get the Halloween Extended Cut, and Halloween 25 Years of Terror, which is the excellent documentary. I recommend that to everybody, which I think comes in, I'm pretty sure comes in that Scream Factory box set. And then it jumps to Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, and Halloween 5, Revenge of Michael Myers. So that's all included in this box set. And then, of course, you have the rubber mask of William Shatner, and that's why I didn't open this, because it looks like it's the same latex that they use on the Halloween masks, and I was afraid if I open this up, eventually this is just going to get brittle and crack and dry up. So I wanted to just keep this one sealed. I'll probably never open that one. That is Halloween. And then, as long as we're talking about slashers, I might as well go straight to Jason. And this is the 8-film deluxe edition DVD set, and it comes with some 3D glasses, and it comes with the plastic hockey mask of Jason Voorhees. And this was limited to 50,000 pieces. I don't know if you can see that little sticker down there, but I have number 5,125 out of 50,000. And let's see here. Yeah, these are all uncut too. These are all the unrated versions. And you can see on the back everything that you get, and this one is still sealed. Comes with 8 DVDs. Comes with a book. Comes with well, it's the, see that right there? That is it's almost like a digibook, and that's how the DVDs are housed. And then you have two sets of 3D glasses that come with. And the hockey mask is probably only about the size of my hand. It's just it's not a life size. It's very small, but it's very effective though. I mean, it looks like it's you can see the weather. It's kind of worn and aged. It has that aged look to it. So that is my Friday the 13th box set. And I think next I'll jump into a set that I'll probably be interested in trading. This is the Avengers box set, and this is a Best Buy exclusive, and it has the little button down here that when you push it, it lights up. And that little scene on the front is pretty effective too. Right now I have the flash on my camera pointing at it, so it's not quite as... Well, let me see here. Hold on. I'm going to turn the light off, and then see if... I guess it's hard to tell, but it's a pretty cool scene. It's a 3D lenticular picture on the front, and it's pretty cool. You can see you have Thor and Captain America and Iron Man and the Hulk. I picked this up at Best Buy, and I got it for a pretty decent price, but I'm not the biggest fan of superhero films. And I actually did, I think I gave one of these to Gavin, Lord Juggalo 5150, a couple of years ago. Not sure if he remembers that. I haven't seen it in any of his updates, but he may have gotten rid of it by now. But I mean, this is a nice set though. I'll show you some of the things it comes with on the back. You get the 4-disc Blu-ray combo pack, which also comes with the 3D version. Comes with the Blu-ray, the DVD, and a digital copy, and a digital music download. And then it comes in the 3D lenticular case that I showed you guys already. And then you get a $30 gift card for Sideshow Collectibles, which hasn't been used yet. And then you get a Marvel Ultimate Character Guide here. And if I remember right, I think it's a hardcover book. It's a 208-page full-color book with exclusive cover. So, and then you get this litho card. It says it's a 7-inch by 9-inch litho card. So I thought this was a pretty cool little set. But I think I would like to sell this or trade it someday. So if anybody's interested in the set, leave me a comment below. And next I'll jump into my Toxie tins. My Troma. I have these were the first pressing. These are the ones that had the little plastic sleeves on the front, whatever you want to call it. And this one, the Toxic Avenger Top 10, has kind of like a green ooze inside of there. And then the Toxie Blood Bank has kind of an eye with, you know, you guys can see that it's supposed to look like blood. And then these were since reissued, but they just have stickers on the front instead of those little pouches. But the Toxie Top 10 comes with these films here in the back. I don't know if you guys can see if you can make that out. You have Croaked, Frog Monster from Hell, Curse of the Cannibal Confederates, Dead Dudes in the House, Deadly Daphne's Revenge, Demented Deathfire Massacre, Fertilized, The Blaspheming Bombshell, The Newly Deads, Space Zombie Bingo, Stuff Stephanie in the Incinerator, and Video Demons Do Psycho Town. All of these films are inside here on slim cases. And I'll just pull one out and kind of show you guys what they look like. They're just in these slim cases, and you have to know what you're getting into when you're watching a Troma film. You just have to be in a silly mood and check your brain at the door, pop some popcorn, get a soda, and just watch. I mean, that's about as best as I can describe Troma movies. You guys all have seen them. There's really nothing you can take serious, and they're fun to have though. I mean, it's a nice little collectible to have, and that's the Toxie Top 10 tin. And then for the Blood Bank edition, these are all the movies you see on the back. You have, let's see, Horror of the Hungry Humongous Hungin, Beyond Evil, Evil Clutch, Nightmare Weekend, Mommy's Epitaph, Play Dead, Death by Dialogue, Nightfall, The Chillers, Scream Baby Scream, and I believe that's it, yeah. And then here at the bottom it says, Toxie says, don't forget to donate blood. And I did not watch all of these films. I watched most of them, and the quality on these are pretty bad. They're I would compare them to like a VCR rip or a VHS rip. Some of them are a little bit better. Some of them are a little bit worse even. But yeah, they did not put a lot of time and money into these. I think they were just trying to hurry up and get these out, and that's trauma for you though. So those are my two little trauma sets. And I have 3 more to show you guys here, and this one was called 7 Films to Die For, the After Dark Horror Fest. And I believe these were shown on Showtime. Don't quote me on that one, but it was either on Stars or Showtime. And it comes with all these films on the back. You have Unrest. I don't think my camera's picking this up, but you have Reincarnation, The Grave Dancers, The Hamiltons, Penny Dreadful, Dark Ride, and Wicked Little Things up here. And these are all unrated, I believe. And then it just came with, I'll dump these out and show you guys. They each came in their own slipcase, which I thought was excellent. You know, these are all DVD. And there's a nice little set. I believe there was also an 8 Films to Die For. This is the 7. I think this one came out. This was the first one that came out, I believe. There might have been 2 or 3 since. But I don't think they make these anymore, though. I think I got this one about 10 years ago or so. Let's see if it says on the back. 2006. So I got it about 8 or 9 years ago, I'd say. And I think they only had like 2 or 3 of these sets, and then they stopped doing them, which I thought was a shame. But one of these days I'm going to try to look for the 8 films just to add it to the collection. And I could probably find it on eBay for a decent price. So yeah, these are all pretty good films. And let's see if there's anything else I can really tell you guys about this to sell you on it. I don't know. They're kind of no-name films. Some of these you might have heard of. I'm sure you heard of Wicked Little Things and Penny Dreadful. But the rest of them are kind of independent films. Now these last 2 sets I have were the Masters of Horror. And these were on Stars, I believe. Stars Network. And this is season 2 right here. Let's see if I can pull it out without damaging something here. And it's made to look like a skull, and it's pretty cool. It's a hard plastic, and it's a little bit smaller than a regular human skull, I would say. But the way that they put the paint on there, it looks like it's pretty like an aged skull. It looks pretty cool. And then it has the Masters of Horror logo right on the forehead there. And then when you take the cranium lid off, the discs are kind of housed in there with nothing in between them, so you have to be very careful. There's no paper slip, there's nothing in between the discs. And there's a total of, let's see, I think there's 8 or 9 discs in there. So you have to be very careful with these. I think that was a pretty bad design flaw. They could have had some kind of a padding between the discs, so you got to be very careful opening them up. And then I'll show you guys on the back what the films were. You get the Black Cat, The Damned Thing, Dream Cruise, Pelts, Pro-Life, Family, Right to Die, The Screwfly Solution, Sounds Like, The V Word, Valerie on the Stairs, The Washingtonians, We All Scream for Ice Cream. And this was an Anchor Bay release. And tell me that doesn't look pretty sweet. Man, I didn't put it in right. I'll fix that later. You guys don't have time for that, I think. This is the last box that I'm going to show for tonight. And this is Masters of Horror Season 1, and it's made to look like a mausoleum. And again, it's a hard plastic. It's a pretty nice set. Another Anchor base set. And I'm gonna try to flip this one upside down and just pull it up. Oh man, hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna pause it. I don't want to dump this stuff all over, so I'm gonna pause it and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I averted a crisis, I think. But these are the films that you get in this box set. You have Pick Me Up, Cigarette Burns, Jennifer, Incident on and Off a Mountain Road, which was my favorite in this box set, Chocolate, Dance of the Dead, Sick Girl, Hackle's Tale, Dear Woman, Imprint, The Fair-Haired Child, Dreams in the Witch House, and Homecoming. And like I said, it comes in this this mausoleum here. Lift this up, and these all come in a paper slip, which is a little bit of a better design, I think. You don't really need much more than that. All you need is something to protect the in between the discs, and that's a simple and easy solution to protecting the discs. I think this is the bonus disc that I'll just show you guys here. Just it has a Masters of Horror dinner discussion. There's a discussion panel, interview with Mick Garris, Spielberg, and John Borman. So I recommend picking these up, and you can probably get these for decent prices. And then it just has like a plastic little notches in there where you can just slide your little DVD sleeves in there. So that is my little box set collection that I'm going to show for today. I have quite a few more box sets, but these are ones that I just pulled out that I wanted to show you guys. So I'm going to tag the same three guys I tagged for my Arrow video collection. I'm going to tag Aaron Pinn. I'm going to tag Sammy, Faligar517. And I'm going to tag Parsnip Burger Matthew. And I'm also going to leave this open to anybody who wants to do this video. Just because I tag 3 people doesn't mean you can't do it too. I mean, everybody's welcome to do this. I know everybody has box sets and everybody has stuff they want to show. And I want to see what you guys have. So please feel free. And if you don't want to do a VR to this, you can just leave some comments below. Tell me what are some of your favorite box sets and tell me which ones that I would be interested in picking up for my collection. And just talk about anything you guys want to. So thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you next time.